Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our first map of the LiilD.C versus HawK today.
Greetings,
We have once again green versus magenta colors. Follow, celebrate, thanks for the sub. Mild Do Sampler, thanks for the 1 viewer host. Really appreciate it. These sandals, Netherlands, Cake W. Lol. Alright, LiilD.C goes with the Ancient of War on the Tuskar camp. Is this gonna be Keeper? Yesterday, LiilD.C went for a Ancient of War on the expansion against both HawK and Todd, and started a very early expansion to match the human expansion. Whereas Please, the Russian Night Elf, went for a Keeper of the Grove on the Ogre Mage Tusker camp, and then quickly left it after picking the item and started harassing with a greater mana pot onto HawK's expansion, but he didn't kill that much. What will LiilD.C do? Yes! Warden! Cool! That's really cool. Warden is cool. Chef Koch asks, will you play 1-on-1 later? I'll play 1-on-1 tomorrow. Later, I have a Heroes of the Storm tournament cast. By the way, you died a great job on the CCB tournament. You're still great. Thank you. The CCL tournament. And there was one other mistake too, I think. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The CCL tonight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Will LiilD.C also make Ancient of Wonders to creep this? That's what LawLiot did once. If you want to be cool like LawLiot, you make a shop here now. The 6 militia creep again by HawK that he did both games yesterday. Nothing if not consistent.
A player's forces are under
Is he
attack.
gonna... What's he gonna do? Oh, Ancient of War here. And third Moonwell. Don't hit it with the Ancient. Okay, Warden comes over with the greater healing pot. It's pretty much already done. There's also no wisps here. He's just gonna go for the Archmage. Is it refined? Is it delicate? No. In fact, there's a Periapt of Vitality on the Archmage. Makes it a little bit less good, isn't it? Shadow Strike. Is it going to be last hit? By the Warden. An uncharacteristic mistake. HawK yesterday was very good at stopping the last hits by the Night Elf and Heroes. Footman still chasing Wisp, being an absolute pest. Don't zoom in. Time to scroll wheel? No. That is not magenta, says Mr. Moose. Okay, interior decorator. What is it? Lilac? Purple? No, don't drink greater healing potion just because you have it.
A player's forces are under
I
attack.
actually... yeah. He didn't kill a lot of peasants, just one. It's quite a sad result for Night Elves. Archer production, now going for his expansion. It's almost like he showed up just for delay and posterity. Yeah, don't show up at all. Archmage would already be on the way to level 3, I suppose. But he didn't achieve much. I always say,
A player's forces are under attack.
if you can achieve it, you can believe it. I liked your CCL announcing yesterday. Lots of explanations helped the newer folks. Nice. Thank you, Toggle Me. Why doesn't he use Reforged graphics when casting? Oh, is he gonna lose his Ancient of War again? That would be not ideal for LiilD.C.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm so happy for you guys that you can enjoy, some of you anyway, can enjoy Reforged graphics, but I think they're a bit ugh. There's a sentry here. Ah, the Moonwell, the Ancient of War, LiilD.C. He lost an archer, and cancelled the Moonwell, and he lost the Ancient of War. Now, can he surround the Archmage? No. This is just a train wreck, honestly. He would want illusions, I think. Lightning shields can be useful. There's a lot of untapped potential in these footmen. Yeah, you can kill them, get level 3, but they're hidden far away, stashed behind an arcane. Quite slow on the tier 2 tech, I must say. HawK. It felt faster against undead, no? There are reasons for that, I suppose. Maybe it's very important to prioritize early tower in your main base. Nah, he's not gonna get that. It will force wisps though, which will allow wisp focus fire, which will either die or get healed on moonwells, which will cost moonwell juice. Either way, it's a win. And this is just taking forever, and now he lost 2 wisps because he was busy picking up the item. The same way my observer view changed, that's LiilD.C as well. And
a town is under siege.
He gets a really bad item. Crystal ball, not what you want.
Under attack.
Gets a nice chunk of 66 experience from that water elemental. Double lores coming out. Economy for LiilD.C is limited to 1 base, but he does have a nice bank at least. Skill points wise, he's double Shadow Strike, single blink. I know the vibes, inshallah. So this should be a kill. It could be a last hit. I think Warden actually got it because HawK hit it too early. Tree of Life coming out, which HawK knows about. He has a sentry here.
A player's forces are under
so he can make a plan for cancellation. The items for sale include Pendant of Energy. More Ancient of War creeping. Luckily, LiilD.C built extras this game. Focusing Wisps once again. Wow, Mana Stone. And now he has Blink level 2. That means he can actually rush to catch up. But he's losing another Ancient of War. He has to Blink into the Archmage, actually, to catch up. But that's going to be a cancel. There's no other way around it. If you want to turn left, you got to steer left. HawK goes left again, goes to cancel this. I mean, if there's 3 wisps here, he can detonate them and save the tree, but he doesn't have that. And now Defend Footy's going for the shop. Loses the Tree of Life.
A town is under siege.
I think the shop got cancelled. Remakes it. He's gonna lose the Hunter's Hall! Oh! That's 245 gold, 100 lumber. Now loses another wisp. And HawK is just slaying with these Defend Footies. Sure, Warden is level 4.2, but... Oh, he kills the shop, no cancel. HawK has been training for a long time, but I think HawK always ran into Happy at international tourneys. And I think maybe he was also held back possibly by like high ping on NetEase. And then when W3 Champions Season 1 came out, I think people like HawK and Foggy didn't really believe that Europe is worth playing in. Because they had been so geared towards practicing on Asian server NetEase. I really saw that Happy played here, but only because his fans paid him to play here. And then like everyone that wasn't the top 4 in the world, but hailing from Europe, they were like, oh, really cool, a ladder, like including me. It's like, oh, European ladder, cool. But like the most competitive tournament players, they didn't think much of it, I feel like. They didn't rush to play here. But then the season tournament happened, season 2. People like little old me took some glory there. And Happy and X-Lord. And I think it was kind of a wake-up call for some people. I'm gonna go Fan and Blink too. It was kind of a wake-up call for some people.
A player's forces
And
are under attack.
they were like, yeah, we want to play this too. And I don't know why Foggy hasn't joined yet. I think Foggy has been going through some like a slump. So he took a vacation recently, which I think is over maybe because he wanted to practice for WGL Winter, which is the most relevant tournament in the world. The biggest. This is relevant too, but the biggest. So I guess Foggy has his own story right now. But I think this is HawK feeling more motivation, possibly, than he has in a long time, to carve out his little piece of the pie of this local European tournament. It's nice to see that fire in him, to see the precision of his micro and macro, the effectiveness of his strategies, and the quality of his decision making. He's making double workshop siege engines.
A town is under
Against solo Warden is absolutely the right call. This is part of the reason people don't solo Warden. Because next fan,
A player's forces are under attack.
the reason people... Oh, big clap on the archers. The reason people don't solo Warden, but instead they go for Tinker second or Panda second, is because of the threat of siege engines. And in how Warden cannot deal with siege engines. But when you look at the damage, he still has Mana Pot that he has done against this. He needs heal. He's level... Oh my god, he's level 6 just like that. The damage that he has done is pretty much tantamount to making it a 1 versus 1 base again. Oh... I gotta say though, LiilD.C has a lot of unforced errors. Having a rally point fire here and then just having bears left behind. Maybe it's forced errors. But can I call them unnecessary? I love pristine Warcraft and LiilD.C is making a lot of good moves, but it's not quite... It's not quite there. He's gonna blink in, he's gonna fan. Oh, he's gonna use Avatar. Right, there's a lot of corpses here. Oh wow, he just goes in. Militia surround on the Avatar would make quick work of this. It's only 1200 life, 2 armor. Slavko has had enough. He's like, nah, I don't like siege engines. I'm out. He probably had a family emergency. Yeah, this is not a good use of Avatar. If he put it here, maybe. This is a terrible use of Avatar. He was so tilted by that. Not just tilted, also behind. Also behind and losing, but he knows HawK is resuming full mining again. Wait, was this game 1 or 2? This is game 1, yeah. That was game 1. The next map, I think we know that already, is Echo Isles. So if he moves the Avatar to the very corner and he surrounds himself with the invincible spirits, he gets to inflict a lot more damage here. Regardless, he didn't do that not just because he's a bad noob. He's not. But because he was pressured by both a full army with triple hero as well as 2 siege engines. And I think he didn't even have roar upgrades on his bears, only on druids. Which means the bears weren't even dealing that much damage to the siege engines. Not like this does look like Foggy, that's true. Mortally transparent cupcake. Hey Grubby, I've been watching your YouTube videos for over a year. First time here on Twitch. Nice, welcome Galan. Thanks for letting me know that. Great job, you taught me to really play Warcraft 3. I wish you all the best. Aw, so nice. Have you seen my guides? They actually didn't release on my channel, but on the Heroes Hearth channel, which is my partner. And there's a few more videos that you may have missed. Since you like learning Warcraft 3, I'll link it to you. Of course, that link is already in the chat. We have a 3-minute stream delay today. That's why I answered in chat. Hopefully you'll see that and you'll hear later why I'm saying this. There we go. Game number 2 of HawK and LiilD.C. Okay, Tavern Hero. So that's either it's Dark Ranger Mass Archers or it's Beastmaster. Interesting. I feel like the Ancient of War location says it's Dark Ranger. Oh, look at this. He wants to disrupt mercenary camp creeping. But in trying to do so, he will see the Ancient of War. The reason that I think that this Ancient of War... Hi, Sky Dragon. This Ancient of War location signifies Dark Ranger is because these... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... These 7 Murloc creeps provide the most skeletal source material fodder for a Dark Ranger. Mountain King first. Wow. Against Warden, I think, was his plan. I think when you're against Beastmaster or Dark Ranger, you would want the Archmage. I think this is a counterplay against Warden, because LiilD.C got a level 10 Warden against Todd on this map, and I think you go Mountain King to try and neuter her strength. $14.40 is when you can hire a Tavern Hero. Yeah, that was against Ted, D-Likes-D. A Lich tower rushed me and demolished my base, but I got level 5 Blade. And I won. Yeah, against Ted. Great game. So, Dark Ranger. He's gonna creep this Murloc camp. What item does Mountain King get? 24 food. He gets Talisman of Evasion. I think that's second worst, but not the worst. The best item is Pendant of Energy. Then either Claws of Attack plus 9 or a Ring of Regeneration. Then Vitality and Evasion, probably Vitality being the worst. Especially for Mountain King. He already has health. I think you prefer 4 armor for Mountain King than parry up with Vitality. Okay, 4 archers for the Mercap, and then the Ancient of War to help with the small Murlocs. What item does LiilD.C get? The best item would be either Claws of Attack plus 9 or Pendant of Energy once again, because the pendant can be given to the second hero later. And it's not too bad on Dark Ranger. Gets the pendant. Second Ancient of War here. I think he's late to uproot it and walk it to the natural. I think that he's late. Would it be worth to put 1 skeleton on the farm? It wouldn't kill it though. But the opponent keeps getting this annoying notification. Your town is under attack. Your town is under attack. And eventually you ignore it. Boom! Town hall gone! It's like, oh, I thought it was still my farm. Like 3 skeletons killed your town hall. Notification weariness. It's very common for millennials with their phones. Just like in HOTS, people always ignore minimap pings. Oh, that's why he's not uprooting it to go for his natural. This is an all-in. Come on, send the dark minion. Attack the farm. Your town is under attack. Yeah, this is a huntress all-in. Black arrow level 2. Silence level 1. He gets caught though. HawK stops the train, the circus of units. So this is mass hunts against double scout tower right here. And we have Dark Ranger kind of laying into these peasants for a while. We got the Stormbolt level 1, Clap level 2, so that's going to be quite strong. We got Claws of Attack +5 from this camp. So 3 peasants were killed. That's a Stormbolt that will net a lot of bonus mana. Thanks to the Arcane Tower. So Dark Ranger, I think she buys Staff of Teleportation and goes home to heal. Or if he wants to supercharge the amount of units he can make, just walk home. It's a walk of shame. It takes a long time, but ultimately the best that way. So isn't it funny? HawK should have like... Yeah, HawK absolutely knows this is an all-in now. He sees the huntresses. You never make value hunts after 4 or 5 archers. You never just go for value hunts. Does he drop the pendant first? Yeah. So he knows this is an all-in. Still goes for an expansion. Hashtag human logic. But maybe it's hashtag human logic. It's logic. It seems counterintuitive, but that's the kind of game Warcraft 3 is, right? Sometimes. It's counterintuitive to do the thing that is expected to do. Because where does he go from one base play? Maybe he will never have enough economy to do anything. Maybe LiilD.C can put down an expansion, control the map. At least now there's a lightning rod point. But I gotta say, without Pendant of Energy, I don't think HawK can clap often enough to kill these units. When it comes to claps though, that was pretty much the best. Sloppy unit control by LiilD.C. He gets everything clapped without any micro. Losing 2 huntresses, even though 0 Stormbolts were used. This is not clean. Now he will just do a Clarity, a Regen.
A player's forces are under attack.
This does not feel clean. Yeah, he needs to detonate the Mountain King. He needs to cancel the Clarity and detonate the Mountain King. So that there's no more clap. These arcanes are kind of hurting. The next clap is going to be huge. And he doesn't split. And the huntresses are getting attacked by militia. And it's a bolt on a berserker. And then Wisp is too late. And yeah, this is just not it. Not the best showing by LiilD.C, I'm afraid, today. But I think this game is over. HawK, he's great. And I'm very much looking forward to his game against Happy. This feels less like an all-in. I planned and practiced this a lot. And it feels more like an all-in. My micro isn't working today. So I'm gonna brute force. I've had those moments. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Your daily shape is not good. You're not confident. And it just looks like this. It's incredibly frustrating. You wake up. You don't feel confident. You start playing. It's not happening. And you can be like opening all the psychology books you want, the sports psychology, and looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger up and down and listening to pump up music. No matter what you do, it doesn't get any better. Is it hormones? Is it your lack of confidence debilitating your fighting spirit? Is it what you ate or how you slept? Or just the cosmos willing you to lose in order to grow your character as a person, knowing that that's what you needed right now? Hey, this hunt, maybe send it back? I think it's the cosmos. LiilD.C is going to end up growing from this. That must be it. Here's a heal scroll, HawK. Nice use. MK level 5. That's it. GG. 3, 2, and 1. And 0. Well, that was fast.